And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium. I'm your host, the RPG guy. We leveled up pretty good, which I'm happy with. Getting everybody to 22. Rune died, and I let him stay dead for a little while just because, you know, the lulz. Nah, just because there was no point in picking him up. Really, well, I was focusing on leveling other characters. So, just saying. And we'll, you know, just work our way through these clowns pretty quick. And pretty much now at this point, we're just going to go through the dungeon as is. Alright. So we'll head down this way. And kind of continue where we didn't before. So this is where we left off earlier. I believe we just keep going this way. And usual suspects of skills. Again, we're just going to go with attacks. I didn't grind for very long. Like I said, I only gained about 2 levels. Max, I think. I could be wrong. It might have been more than that, but I'm pretty sure it was around that. Yeah, these guys are showing up on these higher floors. I didn't go into the higher floors, for anybody wondering. Kind of stayed the floors 1 and 2. Keeping it simple. We'll bypass the stairs for a moment. And he's done. Okay. We got an escape pipe. Rika leveled. Rika now being ahead of everybody in levels. And not because of death, it's just really... Her 2 next levels have been really small compared to Chaz and Grizz, because if you think about it, Chaz leveled not too long ago, but I mean, she's under 9,000. He was at like 990 something. So when you think of it that way, it's like, the leveling is balanced for a reason, but it is interesting to see in real time how it's just kind of not working the way you think it would. No more combat. Really just giving them the old 1-2. Got a Shadow Blade. I think that's the second one I've gotten. Which again, those things are very dated. I probably should have sold them. Because yeah, you can see there's 2 Shadow Blades and they're just taking up the old space. I might throw them away. They're not worth almost anything anyway, so why bother keeping it, right? Alright, let's grab this goodie. Well, let's attempt to grab that goodie as I'm kind of stuck. And we get the frayed mantle. I'll put that on Rune. I think he's the only one that can really... I forgot to sell the side bracelet too. The extra side bracelet I got. Oh well. Let's go this way. Who doesn't like free stuff? I believe we just head up and over. We'll get all the free stuff we can choke down. The Stardew. Not really all the stuff we can choke down, but money. Yeah. And the Bataru. Oh, 3 centaurs. This might hurt a little. I think we'll be fine. he's stunned. Pretty good. Die. Let's do it again. Again, there's not much to really say. So easy as pie. And there's not really much to a lot of this. We're just kind of going through the motions of fighting, 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 healing, 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 fighting, fighting, fighting. It all's gonna come to a head here. Just make sure everybody's kind of full health-ish. Trying to think if there's anything else prep-wise we want to do. I don't think we need to. Let me see. That's just stats, but 7,800, 75. He's close to leveling, and he's meh. I don't. There's the little bits of health there are rather negligible. And of course, before I even can accomplish what I set out to do, I get in another fight. This is one of the games I'll honestly say I over-prepare a little bit, even though I don't really need to. I make sure, like, the HPs of characters are so low and the damage is so high in this game that it just, the game focusing hyper on one character could make or break, you know, how successful you are in the fight. So this is the Psycho one. We can now break the barrier. Ka-doo. This is it. I've been waiting for this moment. Upon the decree of fire, I am taking the Psycho Wand. You're Zhao's underling. What a brain-dead kid you are. Chaz, don't let him get the Psycho Wand. I'm getting out sounding more British with him than I did before. You don't have to tell me that. Stop ordering me around all the time. Come on. Is this a time to bicker? It's coming. And so am I. What the means of oh, you guys are sick. Just kidding. As far as I'm concerned, air slash is pointless. I guess we'll just go with crosscut yet again. You know what? We should have her do some buffing. I think would be better. Deban or well, Saner would have been just as good, but whatever. And let's throw up a barrier to reduce damage. And I guess we'll just use Gawat. I can't. Yeah, we'll use Gawat over Gafoy. Yeah. Nice. Cut, cut, cut. Yeah, especially when we take hits like that. That extra defense goes a long way. Let's use Saner for the. I believe it boosts our dex. We'll use this so you guys can actually get to see it. Nice. Oh. Chaz. Attack at this point. We'll just keep the pressure on him at this point. Ow. Make Rika heal. Worry about keeping everybody alive for the most part. This battle's pretty much won. I mean, as long as we keep constantly healing and all of that, we're in a good position, you know? And he's down. Grizz will level. And that's all she wrote, y'all. Chest has been opened. Cycle 1 is procured. We did it! So as long as we have the Cycle 1, there's no need to fear Zio. You two, is anything wrong? Rika, you too? Run. What's going on, you two? Chaz, we've got to return to Krupp right away. Huh? Get a move on it. We're leaving. Uh-oh. Chad. At least Alex's condition has suddenly taken a turn for the worse. Alice! Chaz, we're able to meet Rune. That's good. Alice. Rune, can't you do anything with your powers? The Black Wave is not a product of Zio alone. It contains an even more evil power which I can't cure. Chaz, don't worry. Chaz, Rune. I'm here. I'm right here, Alice. Rune, please help Chaz. Rune. Don't worry, leave it to me. Alice. Chaz, come here. Let me take a good look at you. You've become an honorable adult before I knew it. From now on, you have to carve out your own destiny by yourself. Alice, don't say that. Alice! Chaz, thank you. Blah. Alice. Oh, even Grizz has got a little tear. Aw, poor Chaz. Poor guy. You can't sleep. What am I doing? What am I doing? Chaz. In a far-off country, before Alice picked me up, I did some pretty bad things. When I joined forces with Alice as a hunter, I was at least able to earn some money and live a pretty comfortable life. Everything seemed to be going fine. But now, Alice is gone. Of course I want to avenge her death, but what am I to do? Should I fight? If so, what for? Money, huh? Do you really think that Alice was fighting just for money? What? Is fighting technique the only thing you learned from Alice? You'd better think it over. Hey, Chaz. I'm thinking it was really a good thing that I was able to get out of the bioplant. I've learned so much from Seed. About oceans, mountains, towns, and people. There's a big difference between knowledge attained from studying and actual real-life experiences. Like the smell of the ocean, the blue of the mountain, the bustling of a town, and the warmth of people. Thank you, Rika. I get it. It's okay. Yeah, I'm going to return to the Academy. I think it's best to report on what has happened so far. I plan to convince the Academy to come up with a plan of action. Good. I'm counting on you, Han. I'm also going to return home. The children are waiting for me.
Dad, keep your spirits up.
He's going to get the herm.
Okay, we better be going too.
And thus we are back in control. Yay! But yes, that is, you know, the sad, in a sense, state of affairs. As far as items go, we got some stuff we probably should drop off, but we can, I believe, equip the Psycho one on Numbnuts. It makes him a little weaker though, but it does have some perks. Now let's see here. What items are we really? We got lots of Dimates. Lots of Dimates. Well, we probably should just start getting rid of some of the gear that we're sitting on at this point. So let's use Chaz, Ryuka here, and let's go to, I think it's Katari. So we will hover over towards Katari here. And I'm gonna go ahead and sell off all the gear so we're not making too much of this episode of you guys just watching me sell off, you know, garbage. And I do think we need, let me see here. Yeah, we need some more cure paralysis. We've only got 2 on us that I could see. So I'm also going to pick some more of that up. So let me deal with that right now. Okay, everything is sold off and we're ready to keep moving. So let's keep moving, shall we? Trying to, you know, prevent burning through all of the time in every episode, as, you know, you would expect. Everybody out of the way. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Now all the fun's begun.
Underneath here is Nervous, the center of the entire control system.
Zio is in there. Chaz,
I know how you feel, but right now we've got to shut down Nervous. We don't have time to talk about it. We must hurry. Yeah, really. Let's talk about what we plan on doing as opposed to actually doing it. Yes. Now what I want to do, actually, as much as I want Rune to have the Psycho one equipped. Ooh, okay, whatever. I sold his old one, so never mind. I take back what I said. So we're now inside Nervous. Get the wave shot. It's a nice big damage boost for Demi. So we'll make our way this way. I say we were lucking out with the lack of enemies to fight. Okie dokie, let's keep moving. That cheeky fucker. Keep moving. Some of these enemies are going to be a little nasty, but we should be okay as long as we keep the pressure on them damage-wise. Kit. And more enemies to murder. And he's down. power. Again, we'll just keep whacking away at him. Occasionally have to deal with that. Alright, let's go this way first. We'll get another good piece of gear coming up here. Crit. Barely even moved anywhere. We're gonna need to heal Grizz. Since we have lots of die mates, we might start using some of the ones that we got. Rune's level went up, and he learned Gigra. Some of these weird die mates. Weird that because they're in weird locations. And ceramic gear. Buffing up her defense even more, which is good. Again, she doesn't have the means to normally heal herself, so we gotta be, you know, careful with what happens, so to speak. Use a diamond on Marika. Again, for the same reason, we don't want anything bad to happen while we're trying to traverse here. Through here, rather. Let's move. And they're down. Let's keep moving. I said, depending on how quickly we kill this thing, it may not get a summon off, but it did, clearly. It didn't matter anyway. We'll head this way. Ah, I was there. Ooh, ouch. We're gonna have to do a big healing after this battle here. Alright. Let's toss some healing around of dimates. Not trimates. Alright. Okay. Scratching my ear. Come all the way over here. Make our way up. Making our way around town, baby. Oh boy. Okay. I want to say we need to actually go. No, 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 no. Come on. Derp. It's kind of the reverse of the other place that had the two doors side by side. We got to actually go to the side first and grab a treasure versus going through that door to lead to a treasure. Nice. Get the spaced armor. I think it's another upgrade. Let me see here. Yeah, it's just 2 armor upgrades for her back to back like that. That's so weird. I'm pretty sure we just got the ceramic gear not that long ago. It really says ceramic armor versus. Oh, pff, I'm having a moment. Just ignore what I said. Like a dipshit, I'm totally not thinking about what I'm doing. Let's kill these fools. Or as I like to say, kill them like the rest. I didn't think we started doing that much attacking other than Chaz, so. And as usual, enemies prolonging the inevitable. We gotta keep Varun alive because I believe he has the means to resurrect. So. And that's low enough health to be concerned. Anytime you're under about 90 or 80, you should really consider healing. Because you never know when a bunch of enemies will just pick out that character to wail on. And then you're really screwed. And yes, I could do a more optimal job fighting a lot of these enemies, just to be honest with you. I'm sure some of you, like, they're always running the auto attack. Why aren't you trying to, like, better your situation by manually attacking? I'm like, yeah, I could, but that would take too long. Number one. Number two, it's overkill for what it takes to win most of these fights. 11,000. Rika's at 9,000. Demi, I'm not worried about that. Maruna is at 12,000. He's leveling very slowly. For anybody pondering. Okay, so let's keep moving. Nice. So, in other words, for what it's worth, it really doesn't matter. So we should think about healing soon. I think for the most part we'll be okay. Better claw for Rika. Boom. We're doing okay. Let's keep moving. Here. before we go any further, what dimates do we have? We have plenty of dimates. Rika. Alright, we should be good going forward here. Let's see what happens. Things are gonna get a little weird.
Well, you've made it here. It was to be expected. You should be aware that one step further is the road to your death. I won't let you escape this time. Oh, reference one, lend me your power!
Okay, so shit's about to get weird here. Let's go ahead and do this. We gotta do this very specific way. War cry. Let me think. What would be good for numbnuts to do? Well, actually, yeah, he should war cry. He can defend. She definitely needs to. We need to use the ban. Barrier. Nice. Attack. Just attack. I don't want to do too much here. Saner. Throw up another barrier just to make sure. Okay. Now we can start, trying to kick his butt here. We need to keep eye on HP big time because that's really going to dictate how safe and how well we do in this fight. That. Typhoid. This fight can be really nasty if we're not careful with what and keeping an eye on what he does. Like that. That. Nice. Hopefully he focuses on somebody else. Let's use Gyrez on Grizz. Go back to... Yeah, you can go back to attacking. Just gotta kind of keep the pressure on him until he's had a good butt kicking. Then he's gonna hit us with Hune again. Not much to do about that. Sar. Oh. Chaz, and then the same stuff here. I could be doing stronger things, but there's no point. I'm trying to show a pretty decent strategy here. Have her pop a SAR. Well, that's really expensive. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. She's gonna need to pop, hair kit. Remember, Demi doesn't have the means of recovery. But it won't matter. We are victorious! With a shit ton of XP. Nice. See ya, sucker.
This can't be. I'm supposed to be immortal. Oh, why? Why do you abandon me, Darkful?
We did it! We've defeated Zio! Yeah!
Alice.
At this point, we're not going to be able to stop Nervous by normal means. I'm going to connect myself directly to Nervous's system and crack its security.
Connect directly?
Yes, this is goodbye, Chaz. Demi. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for everything. You might feel like you could have unequipped her, but the Zio fight is very difficult, so you don't want to risk it. Access main system. Issue top priority interrupt.
Has it stopped?
The operation is a success.
Demi, where are you now?
I'm in Nervous's control center. Right now, all the systems that have been maintaining Motavia are halted. Now there won't be any more disasters. But with all the systems that maintain the environment halted, sooner or later the entire planet will become barren. We must work to restore the functions of each system as soon as possible. To do that, we have to do something about Zelen. That's right. As long as the satellite is sending abnormal signals, we cannot control the system.
Chaz,
Why don't we go?
okay, let's go to Zelen.
But the Zelen, isn't it located in outer space? Don't worry, an emergency shuttle is available at Nervous. It's being readied for you. I won't be able to leave here just now. I must stay and perform maintenance on each of these systems. At Zelen, you should find my master, Ren. Ren? I know him! When I was at the bioplant, I often telecommunicated with him. About half a year ago, I became unable to reach him on the communication circuits. I've been concerned. Please, Chaz, let's go find Ren at Zelen. Well, good luck with Zelen, everybody. Be careful.
Chaz, I'm sorry, but...
I know.
You just can't leave your little sister.
Exactly. Sorry. And thus we are short 2 of our characters here, as it is now just Chaz, Rika, and Rune. But luckily we didn't burn through so many items that we have to like make a massive trek anywhere to do anything. But it is one of those things that you have to think to yourself, this is it, this is the big deal. If there's anything you need and or want to do, this is your chance to do it. So before you move on to bigger, better things. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/XR for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, we're off to Zelen, baby. Yeah! See you guys next time.